Alright, you guys, in the bottom left, as the purple Protoss for CXMP winning the last game, we have GeneralTazz. And in the top right, under the banner of PasT Gaming, as the red Zerg, we have Relinquisher. Already going for a gas. Yep, I'm going to say it must be a extractor trick. We'll have to see if he decides to go for a 3-hatch before pool build, or if he decides to go for something a little more cheesy. Hard to say. We do have a drone scout coming out here, likely to check to see if this is going to be a gateway opener from GeneralTazz, or if it's going to be a forge, or even a Nexus opener. That's possible. But as the observer here, we can clearly see that the assimilator is being built, and then the gateway. And it looks like we are going to have a hatchery coming down here for Relinquisher. We'll have to see if he puts down that spawning pool next, or if he just goes for a third hatchery. Or even a fourth, that's also possible. But Pro moving up here, going to be able to check the base here of Relinquisher. Nope, it's pausing, caster curse. So both workers pausing. And okay, the drone is coming in here. It is going to be able to see that it is a gateway opener, in fact. And we do have a 3-hatch before pool here for Relinquisher. So he's in a pretty good position here, I would say, with 3-hatch before pool against the gateway opener. No fear of a cannon rush whatsoever. We'll have to actually see. He might take this. Nope. Okay. Sometimes people will go 4-hatch before pool and then they'll just steal your base. So not gonna happen this time. We do have a cyber core coming down here, and that is being built. And another gateway. No Nexus here yet from GeneralTazz. Maybe he's looking to do some sort of 4-gate timing. Very odd. Okay, yep. Probe's moving out now. I was going to say, if he's not going to go for that, that Nexus, that's pretty odd. But anyway, 3-hatch before pool, we have no gas here for Relinquisher. Going to go for that gasless opener. Likely see his geysers come down around 3 minutes. But for now, just hammered away on the drones. And we'd like to see a transfer, about 5 drones, down here to the natural expansion here. Relinquisher. Get a little oversaturated, yeah, okay, very nice. And we do have the cyber core finished up here. No warp gate has started yet, so it's a little delayed. Also delayed by the fact they went for an assimilator before a gateway. But cyber core coming down here, chrono boost, and the overlord is going to be able to pop in here and see that that is in fact chrono boosted. And it usually it's going to mean that you're going to be facing off against a gateway timing attack. And judging by this probe here, off to the side, likely going to see a pylon and some units warped in here. See some action here right around about the 4 or 5 minute mark here. Say since the cybernetics core is a little late, about 5 minutes. But Relinquisher, pumping drones, pure drones. We did see the double gas come down here about 3 minutes, as predicted, and we have the natural expansion saturated and the third being worked on here. A little greedy, considering his opponent is not going for a quick Nexus. So we'll need to see him probably put out some units here, keep himself safe. But overall, pretty good opener here from Relinquisher. Have to see how this works out for him. And we do have the Twilight Council coming down here, guys. Could be some Dark Templar, perhaps. Not sure yet, but it is certainly possible. Should see a 4-minute layer here coming down here from Relinquisher, so he'll be able to get some Overseers. But we do have 14 Zerglings on the way. These could have been built a little sooner. These Zerglings, around 33 to 40 supply. If you do a 3-hatch build, you can get these Zerglings out and keep yourself safe from depths. But warp gate finishing up here. Pylon has not gone down here, so if we're going to see any warp ins, they're going to be done here at GeneralTazz's base and then walked across the map. But we should see Ling Speed on the way. That was not built yet, and that is kind of a mistake. You're going to definitely want Ling Speed against a Protoss player that is going to go for gateway timing. We have a Robo and a Twilight Council as well as Blink on the way, so that's a thing. But yeah, we need to see Zergling Speed. That is a definite upgrade. You never forget Ling Speed. But Roach Warren finished up here, so he's going to make a few roaches, and we might see roach speed as soon as the layer's done here. Hard call. Yep, okay, roach speed. Need to see that Zergling speed, though. Looks like he's going to get the upgrades here. +1/+1. We have Forge coming down here for GeneralTazz as well. So let's just check our army value here. They're roughly equal. But both players just macroing up here, looks like. We can check our income. I'm sure that... Oh, okay. So 49 drones versus 41. Still a good position to be in as a third player. And it looks like he actually just made another round of drones. So going for a little bit more greedy play here. Check units. Yeah, I think he's going to want to stop here about 60 drones. There's no reason to build anymore. His opponent is not on a third base. So there's really only one thing that they could be doing. And that's going for a timing attack. Or some sort of attack off of 2 bases. So, okay, we got Hydraless Dentist just finished up. I missed that that was produced. And we have the Groove Spines being made, as well as Overlord Speed just about to finish up. And you can see the production cycle here. The production is starting to spiral out of control, and Relinquisher is starting to pull pretty far ahead in terms of macro. Immortal's in production, though. And we do have the third base finally coming down here from GeneralTazz. But I think Relinquisher's got a pretty good window here to deal some serious damage, at least tonight at third base. As long as he moves out and does something before too many Immortals are produced, I think he'll be in a pretty good position. We do actually have Storm on the way as well, guys. So we're going to see some Storms. But yeah, as long as the Immortal production doesn't start to spiral out of control, I think Relinquisher's got a nice window to deal some damage here. So Infestation Pit on the way, we're going to see a Hive, definitely, coming up here. But yeah, just non-stop roaches in production here for Relinquisher. And you can see the supplies, 133 to 82. Definitely doing well here for Relinquisher. And it looks like a Relinquisher moving out here. Or at least getting in a more defensive posture so he can take his 4th base. And +1/+1 is just finishing up here for Relinquisher. 137 supply to 96. Pro barely blocking this drone. Gonna reveal his whole army to this Pro. Let's see if GeneralTazz pays attention to it. He did not. All he knows is that his probe died. He did not get to see the army. So we do have some Hydra, 1 Hydra in production. Nope, now 8. So yeah, we have some Hydras in production here. And this is a really potent army here. If Relinquisher goes for it, he can deal some serious damage. Some scouting with these Overseers would be good. Maybe make some Changelings or send out some Zerglings. Okay, we do have an Overlord coming over here. Very good. So he just needs to see his opponent's army. He feels safe in moving out. Additional 9 Hydralisks in production. So we got, like, what? An Archon Immortal army with some Storm. We have a big move out here from Relinquisher, guys. 178 supply versus 100. We have 13 Hydralisks in production, +2/+2. And Relinquisher moving up here into the third base here of GeneralTazz. Looking to kill him. Looking to do some damage. Storm is just about to be ready. The Archons are flailing. They're not attacking. And everything's going down really fast. GeneralTazz getting overwhelmed by this Roach Hydra army. There's nothing he can do. High Templar gets killed. And there's no Storms available. There's nothing for him to deal with this huge Roach Hydra army. Units streaming across the map. Third base going down. And GeneralTazz in a really bad position here. Looks like he's going to have to GG out here soon. Getting overwhelmed. No photon overcharges went down to keep him safe. And the Archons not able to keep going in the engagement. Not able to fight. And no Storms. So no sentries here on the top of the ramp to keep this army out. And we have 3 Stalkers here versus this giant 200 army. So GG is called. And that's going to be game number 2 of the Clan War here. PasT Gaming versus CXMP.